Other interesting business news, you have Arbys Hollywood location closing after 55 years due to the ineptitudes of the California government and the people voting for it, aka the recent law around minimum wage, which is now $20 per hour. Yeah, 10,000 jobs have been lost since Gavin Newsom passed that law. It's heartbreaking for a lot of entrepreneurs, and a lot of those restaurants obviously cannot survive. Now, this is brought to us thanks to the New York Post, one of the few good things to come out of New York, some might say. Specifically, this writer is by the name of Ariel Zilber. They say, quote, Hollywood Arby's location closes after 55 years over California's $20 minimum wage. The family-owned Arby's roast beef has been a fixture of Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood for 55 years, and it's going to be going away, unfortunately. It's even got the cool, and obviously, if you're not watching, you're just listening to the show, it might not be obvious, but I love collecting old vintage signs, especially if they're defunct businesses. Behind me, I have a Blockbuster sign, a Pure, well, you can't see it's off cameras, but a Pure One Import sign, a Radio Shack sign, Kmart, store price sign. I love the business history. And this, I love when a business, again, it's sad they're going out, but they still have an old vintage porcelain sign where it was a 3D metal sign painted with a porcelain process, and it has all the little incandescent light bulbs that you see that are all reminiscent of those 50-year ago era when it was actually constructed. And I love it when businesses keep a part of history like that. Now, unfortunately, there's location actually looks to be going away. Now, Gary Hutch is a general manager. He says, quote, with inflation, food costs have gone well above the $25 per hour minimum wage. It has been the final nail in the coffin. Hutch is the son-in-law of the 91-year-old Marilyn Levitin, who opened the Arby's franchise at 5920 Sunset Boulevard in January 1969, 6 months before the moon landing. But as of last Friday, as of last Friday, they are no more. Now, she says, I'm also awful sorry it's come to this. I did a good job. I think we did a good job for 55 years. And again, the recent wage increase went from $16 an hour to $20 per hour. A lot of folks lining outside to get their favorite sandwiches. They also noted in this article that you have McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle, Starbucks also increasing the prices, averages looks like about 8% on average. And wow. They also say that the controversial new legislation mandates a steep 25% pay increase for managers of fast food restaurants from a minimum of $66,000 or $66,560 to $83,200. That's disgusting that the government keeps messing up with the free market and destroying everything. I've yet to find a single instance where one of these new laws actually helps people, especially in California. Because again, that's not sustainable for fast food. It just isn't. That's why we keep seeing these places going out of business. And it is, especially heartbreaking when you have a family-owned location. And that's what a lot of people don't realize when it comes to these types of fast food locations. An overwhelming majority of fast food locations in the United States are all franchisee-owned. So, simply put, you and your wife are traditional. That's how McDonald's grew to such prominence. It was very much a family-oriented business back in the day. You have husband and wife take out a loan. They get the rights to use McDonald's name. They have all the infrastructure put in place. They have the floor. Then you operate it and make a profit. You grow wealth for your family and your employees in the community. And it's very sad to see yet another. And again, this isn't all of Arby's. This is a very specific family-owned location. So Arby's as a corporation, they're still doing okay, I'm sure. But yeah, it is sad to see yet another location going under. And it'll be interesting to see what the future holds for that area. But when it comes to fast food in California, obviously the future does not look too bright. Now going over to the Culture podcast, you have Caitlin Clark class act goes viral on X Twitter. This is brought to us thanks to Don Luker, and apologies if I'm mispronouncing his name. He says, quote, we were too quick to judge Caitlin Clark. This picture of her. Yeah, I'm by no means a fashion aficionado, but she's wearing some type of loose sweater. And she does have a good smile. Her teeth are ridiculously pearly. Even though I brush twice a day, I need to do a little more. Nevertheless, perfectly, got her straight hair, shiny teeth. Got 5.9 million views and 21,000 likes. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, Tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone, just stay safe, fight the good fight.